Listen, dude, I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? See. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
So I went on a date with this nigga, and while we was on a date, I went to the bathroom before the waitress had came, cause I had to make sure everything was okay or whatever, cause I had to use the bathroom, stuff like that. I went to the bathroom, and when I came out, I guess the waitress never came. So I'm waiting, and I'm like, he's like, you ready to eat? And I was like, yeah, I'm ready to order. He was like, don't worry, I already ordered for you. I said, okay, but you didn't know what I wanted. He's like, oh, I know what you like. Trust me on this. I said, okay. So the food gets there, and he has this beautiful set of 16 all flat lemon pepper hots and some french fries. And I was sitting there waiting for my food to come. He said, just wait, it's coming. So I'm looking at him eat, and I'm like, okay, can I get a fry? He was like, no, your food is coming, just wait. I waited. He finished eating his food, and after he was done, I was like, the waitress never came. He was like, don't worry, they're coming right now. So then he did like this. He did the sign like this. So when the waitress got there, she brings over the check. And I was like, I didn't do my order. He was like, no, it's fine. They're gonna bring it. Don't worry. And the waitress was looking at him, and I was looking at him. And she was like, what do you want me to do? He was like, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and take the check. So when she brings back his change, he gets up. He's like, are you ready to go? I'm like, I didn't eat anything. He's like, trust me, you've had enough. Excuse me? Okay. That's why I won't be going on any dates. That's why I sit home and I eat Domino's and I just stay to myself. Cause I be damn. I be motherfucking damn. Somebody try that on me again.
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
You live on a planet with all women.
1,000%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I would. I would.
Yes, I would. Yes.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I would.
Absolutely. We run the world.
No, I'd feel very unsafe.
You know, only one sister with an inkling of sense. This country really, really, really has done a number on the black woman and messed the black woman up psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. Trust me, every black woman that says she would live without a man, in her mind, when he asked that question, she specifically envisioned black men living without a black man. But if that question would have been rephrased and asked, would they live without all white men? I'm pretty sure some of them would have paused before they gave an answer, at least, and thought about it. They wouldn't have been just so quick to answer yes. The crazy part is that they actually believe that they would be able to survive without us, when nothing could be further from the truth. If not just for the repopulation aspect of it, but you surviving on a planet without us, y'all wouldn't last. I'd give y'all maybe 2 months.
He ain't lying.
Yo. What's up, y'all? Damn, I don't know what's up with my headphones, but yo. What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. I do thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. I don't wonder why it's cutting up like that. How I sound on the mic, y'all? Am I chopping up on the mic? Because for some reason, when I'm hearing myself, I'm getting some type of feedback. So I'm so sorry about, coming in so late. How am I sounding? If I sound all right, put a 1 in the chat and I'll just keep it pushing and act like I don't hear the thing acting up. And I do apologize for real. But I need to get this headphones right, for real.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys, to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it pushing. Like I said, I might have to see about trying to fix something. But all right. With that being said, all right, let's try something. Damn, man. I really don't like how this sounds. How can we do this? This is a damn shame. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. While we do that, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to cut on something in the meantime. Man. Are you serious?
At my phone. You're not going to know who I'm talking to or meeting with. It's probably no one, but I don't really have to tell you, and you already know what time it is from Jump Street.
Oh.
Not looking at my phone. You're not going to know who I'm talking to or meeting with. It's probably no one, but I don't really have to tell you, and you already know what time it is from Jump Street.
Oh.
That's the 40s, though.
I
That's
like
30,
that shit,
30
man.
in my
That's
30s.
just, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me ask you about this, man.
I think, wait. Hold on. It's not you.
Yo.
That made this shit clear.
Yo, it sound like the shit I be talking about, but that's what I'm saying.
Our architecture is the same, but our execution of the building not the same.
But so what I'm saying is you're never going to be in a monogamous relationship. That's what you just said?
That's right.
It's me. What you talking about? It's us.
Please. I've got like my non-monogamous is like a casita. It's like a little ADU. Your non-monogamous is like a palace that Pablo Escobar built. Like there's multiple pool houses and like there's long roads and you just can pop up with anything. Like we're talking about real vast spanning at any time. I'm kind of like, I'm real like small time with.
Well, let me ask you this. You know what? I'll let Stat be the judge of this, right? Since we're at a crossroads with this, I'll let you and PT and Stat answer this, right? So let's say you are in a relationship, right? Both of you guys. Since she wants to go this route, let's go this route, right? Since she's in the casita and the guest, all right, cool. Would you rather your significant other be saying, okay, they out doing this once in a while, one night stay at the party, they went on vacation, slept with somebody, this, that, and third, or have a real deep, intimate relationship with one other person? Passionate. They're buying them gifts. The day after Christmas, they're going with them to spend Christmas after Christmas with them, being with them. I'm just asking.
Which one would I prefer?
No, not Trish, you out. We already know what you prefer. You're saying
okay.
You're in the casita. I'm in the palace. My palace may be 100 bitches, but I don't give a fuck about none of them. But your casita, you may be in an intimate relationship with somebody else where it's more passionate with the person they're cheating with. So you really got like a second girlfriend. So I'm asking y'all, would you rather the person you be with like have a couple one night stands or be in an intimate relationship with somebody, one other person.
First of all, the way you explained it, you made it seem like the intimate relationship was like the worst option. Like the way you just explained that, you were like,
I had
and give them gifts and be with them every day. So
when I say a palace, I mean the number of partners that could come through your palace.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Just all right, so let's just be clear. That's what I'm talking about. I got like, let's say I have multiple, just I'm not saying I do. Let's just say I have 15 one-night stands, and you have one other guy that you mess with, but you're real intimate with. The reason I'm asking this because this girl I know is like, yeah, I share a dick, but I'm not sharing love. You know what I'm saying? So that's what girls will sit there and say, like, I'll share the dick, but I'm not sharing that nigga heart with you.
Real talk, the New World Order, bruh, they really, 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 really don't want me to get this information out. Just because we talk about successful black men and people trying to hate on him, for some reason, I really think that they really are hating on my stream tonight because I don't know. And maybe it's not, maybe it's not the NWO. Maybe it's just, I need a new, maybe it's not the NWO. Maybe I just need a new computer, yo.
Emotional damage.
So anyway, long story short is, I'm still going to play the Charleston White video. That way we can talk about it a little bit because we got a few things we can talk about tonight. Now, of course, I got to show some love to my boy, XL Pro. He says, like, share, subscribe, Cash App, $ Cali West 1. And then, of course, we got Laura ECU from Facebook. She says, unfortunately, some people do enjoy seeing successful black men lose. Black men, black people, all people should do what he or she can do to protect him or herself. I view myself as fortunate to be in a family where people take accountability for our actions and as a result are successful and stable. Hey, I know that's right.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, man, I appreciate the love, all of y'all in the chat, for real, for real. Okay, so for some reason, I don't know what it is, but my headphones sound fine after I took that long break, which kind of sucked because I might have to try to cut that out in the editing or some of that. But I'm still glad that people are still looking in. So with that being said, let's get to the point of the topic tonight, because I know y'all love to hear me rap and all, but we got to talk about the topic at hand, right? Okay. Where is it at? Here we go.
Say black people love you only to hate you. They've been waiting to hate 50. You see why I say black people love you only to hate you? They've been waiting to hate 50 because he ain't lost yet. Black people are satisfied when you're losing. They are satisfied. Oh, somebody finally finna get 50. Y'all was just saying he was the greatest troll. Can't nobody. Now, just that quick. He a bully, he is? Because it's your favorite celebrity now.
It's Tiny. It's Escape, man.
Fuck Tiny. That bitch is a freak. Now, I heard King Harris talking about 50 Cent is mad about his baby mama being in his daddy's video. Nigga, yo, Floyd Mayweather, fuck your daddy's, your mama and her friend, Kanisha. Nigga, your daddy went up there and took a swung and didn't hit nothing and still ain't redeemed himself. Nigga, you gotta realize, boy, you was a baby when your mama pussy was loose like your lips.
Emotional damage.
Yo. Yo. But yo,
This is a sick Negro.
is he lying about anything that? Hey, is Charleston White lying about anything that he said? He ain't lying, bruh.
He ain't lying.
Because I don't know if y'all remember this, but I remember it as if it was yesterday. I still remember when they was in Las Vegas or whatever, and Tiny and her homegirl left. Well, they almost got in a fight with T.I.'s crew, almost got in a fight with Floyd Mayweather and them and their clique or whatever, their entourage. And guess what? You would think after something like that goes down, you would think Tiny would have just went home with her husband. No, they still left with Floyd Mayweather. And I remember that as clear as day. That happened like a few years ago. And man, I remember that. I don't remember how long ago that was, but yo, man, I still remember that. Are we gonna really act like that never happened, bro?
I quote a great Negro spiritual. Bitches ain't shit.
Man, yes. And then everybody heard about the little freak sessions that they were having and stuff like that. I'm out, and then remember they try to get them on some like. Did someone try to sue them and stuff like that? I'm not saying that the lawsuit was right or anything like that, but you know, they have a really weird dynamic. Even though they, you know, a lot of people praise that they're still together and they have a bunch of kids, but see, what people don't also talk about in these marriages, even these quote unquote successful marriages, there's a lot of debauchery that be going down.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And, you know, yeah, Daphne might have been P. Diddy's freak or whatever, right? But we definitely know that Tiny definitely got around, bruh. Like, let's keep it a buck. Now, Nick Williams says, yes, especially love when the non-street hood black dude loses. Damn. See, now we're getting down to the nuts and the bolts of the thing now here. Says if you went to college and started a business and never was in the streets, they love to see you fail. Damn, bruh.
I quote a great Negro spiritual. Bitches ain't shit.
Oh, Nick Williams with the comment of the evening.
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
Let's expound on that a little bit. Because, yo, let's just be real. 50 Cent, we might know him as a, ex-drug dealer turned rapper and all that. And we know he got shot 9 times because he was in them streets. But guess what? 50 Cent did a complete 360 from what he used to be. 50 Cent don't even smoke. He don't drink. Shit. I mean, he still rap. You know what I'm saying? He still rap, but barely. Like, he just came out with a video with Max B the other day. But he's more of a businessman. He's just a businessman who raps. He's not even a rapper. And, everybody knows that he made a new baby, or he made a kid with that Daphne chick. And, even though people do love 50, they got love for him because, who he is, his status. But in the back of the people's mind, they probably do hate him for certain things. You feel me? But yeah. But, maybe in some ways, remember too, 50 Cent even at one point in time said that he was even voting Republican. Remember he mentioned that? And the white woman was that old white lady was trying to give him, try to basically offer him some poom poom to get him not to jump off the ledge of the Democratic fish fry. Y'all remember that? I remember that, bro. Live on TV, that happened, bro.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
But yeah, man, I believe there's a lot of truth in that. There's a lot of truth in that. As a matter of fact, another thing I might have to talk about tomorrow night is the whole Kodak Black and him having beef with Boosie and other little rappers and stuff behind some black code stuff or some street code stuff. But that's neither here nor there. Let's stick to the subject at hand. Now, yes, like I did kind of notice that like a lot of people were kind of siding a little bit with T.I. for some reason. I mean, I don't know. I don't know too much about the beef, but all I know is that T.I., I guess it all started when T.I. invited 50 to a versus. And then after that, it just just went to shit after that. Now, but yeah, it is definitely true that, you know, if you're not the hood dude and stuff like that, if you're just a regular cat, like, you know, they will pray for your downfall, or they feel that you sold out in some way. And selling out to the black community, it really doesn't have any true, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, being called to sell out in the black community doesn't really mean anything, because what are you necessarily selling out? And when I say that, sometimes what you think is what you end up realizing, just like Carlton said, you end up finding out that the real sellouts are the people who just be doing other black people messed up. That's the real sellout. The real sellout is the person who they're scared to tell a white person about themselves, but then they quit to go try to check you because you look like them. That is the real sellout. Carlton Banks said it himself on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Y'all remember that?
My nigga.
And what's crazy is that, yeah, now growing up, I ended up realizing like Carlton was really the cool one. Carlton was the one who wasn't, you know, Carlton was just who he was. I just felt like it was Will Smith it was Will Smith's character who was the one who was always trying to find his place in the world. Carlton Banks already knew where he was going. But anyway, let's not talk about fiction. Let's talk about this real life shit. Did anything that Charleston White say, was that false, or anything that he said is true? Especially the fact that you're always winning too. And then also too, here's another thing too. Like this might be, I don't want to go too far off the discussion, but like, have y'all ever noticed that the black community, they tend to celebrate certain people more than others? Like for example, LeBron James, I haven't got nothing against LeBron James. I actually like LeBron James. But like, for example, LeBron James essentially probably can't do no wrong. Unless you get caught with a white woman.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
Now, there's a lot of rumors, but, you know, he hasn't been caught with a white woman. But, like, for example, there's certain people who just can't do wrong. Like LeBron, you'll probably never see them do him wrong because he's a protected guy. Like, see, I was always under the impression as a, you know, young black man that NBA players have paid a lot of money just to dunk a ball and just, you know, perform, right? And, you know, play a sport that they love. But no, they also paid a lot of this money so they could go ahead and, you know, say certain things that's political to steer people in the right direction. Shit, as a matter of fact, P. Diddy, he's even trying to push people to the Democratic fish fry. But guess what? No Democrats came to help his ass out when he got in trouble the other day, did they?
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
But, and I feel like at one point in time, black people kind of had his back, and I feel like black people still got P. Diddy's back. But guess what? Man, shit, when those white people who protect the black people decided they're no longer going to protect them anymore, yo, P. Diddy found out he was on his own, on my own.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
But yeah. Matter of fact, I heard P. Diddy had to. No, I think I heard. I'll say P. Diddy. It was R. Kelly. I think R. Kelly went to the hospital the other day, something like that. So I don't know how he's doing. We got the Dade County Dirtbag. He says, "Yo, coming from X.com, formerly known as Twitter. Hey, I appreciate you for tuning in. Wait a minute, that's my dog, Miami Man. Is that the illest ninja from the 305?" Thank you for tuning in, broski, on X, though. Wow. That's what's up. I ain't gonna lie, though. A lot of people be watching on X. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they all become, subscribers.
My nigga.
He said the new branding. Dope. Hey, I'm kind of glad that you bring up the new branding. I'm gonna just let y'all know that Cali West Miami show would be officially the new Jam City show. Of course, y'all gonna know me as Cali West. I'm always gonna be Cali West, and that's my name, and I'm in Miami, but the name of the show would now be New Jam City. I actually started a whole another channel, but with what I got going on in my life right now, I really can't dedicate myself to start growing a whole new channel from scratch. Maybe if, there was a reason, what I thought why I had to start a new channel is not the reason why I need to start a new channel. So I decided what I'm going to do is there's going to be a complete rebranding next week of this channel. I mean, it's still going to see the same Cali West. We're still going to be in Miami doing it big. But guess what? It's just going to be New Jam City, bruh. That's what it is. So yeah, man, I salute the rebranding Miami, man. So salute to that. Hashim Shabazz, he comes through with a $5 super chat. I needed that like 4 flats on a Cadillac needing new tires, G.
My nigga.
Yo, did you see the Charleston White video, Hashim Shabazz? If not, I'm going to play it again.
You see why I say black people love you only to hate you? They've been waiting to hate 50 because he ain't lost yet. Black people are satisfied when you're losing. They are satisfied. Oh, somebody finally for to get 50. Y'all was just saying he was the greatest troll. Can't nobody. Now, just that quick. He a bully, he is? Because it's your favorite celebrity now.
It's Tiny. It's Escape, man.
Fuck Tiny. That bitch is a freak. Now, I heard King Harris talking about 50 Cent is mad about his baby mama being in his daddy's video. Nigga, Floyd Mayweather, fuck your daddy's, your mama and her friend, Kanisha. Nigga, your daddy went up there and took a swung and didn't hit nothing and still ain't redeemed himself. Nigga, you gotta realize, boy, you was a baby when your mama pussy was loose like your lips.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You see why I say black people love you only to hate you? They've been waiting to hate 50 because he ain't lost yet. Black people are satisfied when you're losing. They are satisfied. Oh, somebody finally for to get 50. Y'all was just saying he was the greatest troll. Can't nobody. Now, just that quick. He a bully, he is? Because it's your favorite celebrity now.
It's Tiny. It's Escape, man.
Fuck Tiny. That bitch is a freak. Now, I heard King Harris talking about 50 Cent is mad about his baby mama being in his daddy's video. Nigga, Floyd Mayweather, fuck your daddy's, your mama and her friend, Kanisha. Nigga, your daddy went up there and took a swung and didn't hit nothing and still ain't redeemed himself. Nigga, you gotta realize, boy, you was a baby when your mama pussy was loose like your lips.
Emotional damage.
How do you deal with that, man? How do you deal with that, bro? Because it's documented that, you know what I'm saying? It's documented what had happened, literally. I mean, yeah, we might not know that there was, if you know, we might not have any pictures of Floyd and her in bed, but it doesn't even matter. The optics alone, the fact that she left with him, the fact that she was even with him, and then she left with him, bruh, after almost getting in a fight with him, bruh. That's insane, bruh.
I'll quote a great Negro spiritual. Bitches ain't shit.
And what's crazy is that they're just gonna act like that did not even happen. Man, I ain't forget about that shit, bro. I ain't forget about that. And yes, Hashim Shabazz, he's definitely right about that. And people was congratulating 50, like just like I say last month, I said right before this whole little T.I. beef, yo, everybody was kind of like on his tip, talking about, oh, he the best troll and this and that, especially after the Super Bowl commercial and all that. They was on 50's Johnson, bruh. But, you know, the thing about black people is we like to defend people who look like family men because, you know, 50 Cent, you know, he's kind of a, you know, he disowned his own kid and stuff. I'm not gonna say it wasn't within merit, but you know, black people tend to like, you know, they tend to like family men, even if the family men are not really, even if the family men are not even really all up to par, you dig? I want to play it one more time because I do think it's hella funny. And there's other people coming in, so guess what? I want them to see it too. One more time for the road.
You see why I say black people love you only to hate you? They've been waiting to hate 50 because he ain't lost yet. Black people are satisfied when you're losing. They are satisfied. Oh, somebody finally finna get 50. Y'all was just saying he was the greatest troll. Can't nobody. Now, just that quick. He a bully, he is? Because it's your favorite celebrity now.
It's Tiny. It's Escape, man.
Fuck Tiny. That bitch is a freak. Now, I heard King Harris talking about 50 Cent is mad about his baby mama being in his daddy's video. Nigga, yo, Floyd Mayweather, fuck your daddy's, your mama and her friend, Kanisha. Nigga, your daddy went up there and took a swung and didn't hit nothing and still ain't redeemed himself. Nigga, you gotta realize, boy, you was a baby when your mama pussy was loose like your lips.
Man, what's up with this audio on this? Was it my recording or something? What's going on with that, man? Hold up. I just know this was clipping like a mug, bro. Why it sound like that? That shit, was it me, y'all? Tell me if that did not sound terrible, bro. That shit sound terrible. Shout out to Exo Pro because he's the one who sent me the original video. I'm about to play it over there. Oh, it's on YouTube. Oh, that helps. Is that YouTube? That is YouTube. Okay, it's on YouTube. Hold up. Because it sounds choppy, man. Did it sound like that the first time I played it? I hope not, man, because that was terrible, man. Oh, we might have a double feature for tomorrow night. Wow. Oh, man. What I just seen right now, we're definitely going to have a double feature tomorrow. Shit, I might even have to come. Yeah. I ain't going to talk about that tonight. We're going to come back and talk about that tomorrow. We might talk about that tonight. We might preview that tonight. Something I seen. Wow. Okay. But enough of that. We're gonna play that Charleston White thing one more time. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, and I just got it from a credible source too. Wow. Story developing in my mind. Wow. Sheesh. I just tell you this right now, man. Being related. Yo, being in relationships is hard, bro. That's all I can say. Being in relationships are tough, bro. Yo, they ain't for the faint-hearted, bro, at all.
You said it's all bullshit. All of it.
They ain't for the faint-hearted at all, bro.
Love you, only to hate you. They've been waiting to hate 50 because he ain't lost yet. Black people are satisfied when you're losing. They are satisfied. Oh, somebody finally finna get 50. Y'all was just saying he was the greatest troll. Can't nobody. Now, just that quick. He a bully, he is? Because it's your favorite celebrity now.
It's tiny. It's escape, man.
Fuck Tiny. That bitch is a freak. Now, I heard King Harris talking about 50 Cent is mad about his baby mama being in his daddy's video. Nigga, yo, Floyd Mayweather, fuck your daddy's, your mama and her friend, Kanisha. Nigga, your daddy went up there and took a swung and didn't hit nothing and still ain't redeemed himself. Nigga, you gotta realize, boy, you was a baby when your mama pussy was loose like your lips. You see why I say black people love you, only to hate you? They've been waiting to hate 50 because he ain't lost yet.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because think about it. I mean, like I said, I just kind of feel like, once, I guess because he dissed a black woman, it's kind of why maybe a lot of people kind of siding for T.I. and all that because, family man and all that stuff. But I truly believe that they kind of hating too because of the fact that it's 50 Cent, bro. Because it's not like T.I. hasn't said any off-kilter things himself about other people and stuff like that. But hey, like I said, T.I., he has had his wins and his losses. And maybe that's kind of why they kind of want to go for the underdog this time. I don't know. But it's definitely something, but there's definitely something to be said about successful black men and people wanting them to kind of see them go down. Even with the Diddy situation, a lot of chicks wanted to see Diddy go down, not because of the fact that they felt that it was right, but because of the fact that these chicks wish that it was a Cassidy. They wish they were Cassidy, or wasn't it? Yeah, Cassidy. They wish they had an opportunity to even be around a 50 Cent or a P. Diddy type or whatever. And some of them chicks are just mad because that, they never had that opportunity. And a lot of chicks are going to be like that too, especially when, a lot of people who are down bad, because too, think about it. A lot of brothers are down bad. But guess what? If you have your health, maybe you have kids already and paid off your child support. Maybe you don't even have any kids at all because guess what? Half of black men don't even have any kids. You feel me? Even in their older years. Shit, I'm 46 and I don't have any kids. So I'm just saying, like, you can always use that to your advantage. Boss up, get your shit together. And guess what? A lot of those chicks who passed you up, a lot of those chicks who, ignored you and passed you up for that thug type of cat, them the same chicks is going to be mad when you don't want to give them any play.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Now, there's another thing I wanted to discuss with y'all since we got about 15 minutes of time. Am I the only one who believes that the black community tends to be a lot tougher on young black males versus young females in the community? Have y'all noticed that? Y'all more than welcome to comment in the chat, even if the Ninja Watchers and the people who are not part of the Righteous Fear or part of the Jam City crew, you're more than welcome to just still say your opinion, whether even if it's an opinion that y'all disagree on. But me growing up, and this even to this day, I've always noticed that the Black community, Black men and Black women, tend to be a lot tougher on the boys than the women. And when I say, and see, you'll think on the surface, you'll think, okay, well, they're boys. You know, you're not really supposed to hold them with kitten gloves. And I get that. When I say that when I say that they're a little tougher on them, like they tend to, like, for example, in school, girls who were doing the same thing, like maybe talking to class or doing something like that, the Black boys usually got the stricter punishments, even in the home. For example, I've noticed like other people who, and I can even say this about my own family as well, where like, you know, the girls tend to get a lot. Like, for example, like Black people, especially pro-Blacks and Democrats, like to talk about how hard it is for Black people. There's no way you could say that things are tough on Black people and not recognize things are probably twice as bad for a Black man. Whether there was DEI or not, like for example, with the whole DEI situation, they still talking about how the whole Doge situation where 300,000 Black women lost their job, government jobs. But what they never talk about is the million plus of Black men who never had the opportunity to get those jobs. And let's not talk about the last 40 years where, for the most part, Black men, yes, you might see Black men in corporate America more often now. But at one point in time, unless you were super educated and super qualified, you were not going to be in Black America. And that's something like corporate America, should I say. Corporate America is something that Black women have been in ever since the 1965 Civil Rights Bill. And I tell people this all the time. So people get mad at me and say, oh, well, you don't think they should have had the 1965 Civil Rights Bill? It's not so much that Black people shouldn't have civil rights, because of course we should all have civil rights. Every American should have a right to all the protections of the government and the laws of the country. I would never dispute that. But just like Malcolm X said in like 1963, he said no new laws had to be put on the books. It was just the fact that the government had to make sure that they actually, enforce those things. Like, for example, if Black people are really, because see, a lot of people don't really know history, but Black people have been able to vote forever. It's not like Black people did not have the right to vote until 1965, but you would think, Black people would think that was the case, that they didn't have voting rights. Black people have always had voting rights. And a lot of the old voting laws that are used to go against Black people, like for example, they want you to take a certain literacy test, right? And math tests, and they used to use harder questions for the Black people. By the way, those are Democratic run states, because at one point in time, prior to 1965, a lot of those states that are Republican were at one point in time Democrats. And these Democrats, the only reason why, here's the thing, the only difference between Democrats and Republican white people, and I'm not saying all white people, I'm just talking about the ones that y'all claim that are racist, because guess what? Democrat politicians are very racist, with just in the policies that they instill. And the fact that they think that Black people can never do anything better than, just need, to get off, they need help with, more SNAP benefits and stuff like that, because guess what? A handout is just going to keep you enslaved versus actually building somebody up and actually helping them. Because guess what? I don't think anything necessarily inherently wrong with helping somebody out, like welfare, if there's a means to an end. Like, for example, if someone needed welfare and it was like, okay, you can have welfare for a year, but after that, you're going to have to start paying rent. That will probably be better off. But guess what? There are professional welfare queens in this country. And before y'all say white people do it too, who cares? Black people are supposed to be better than white people. With that being said, the only difference between white Republicans and white Democrats is that white Democrats, they will lie to you and act like they like you. But guess what? They're just going to make sure they can keep you at a certain level. And they're going to not want you to rise too high. And if you do get high, they're going to want you to be their puppet. Because what I don't understand is y'all don't like Republicans, y'all don't like Trump, but it's okay to, early terminate your kids, and it's okay to ignore the fact that, black people are violent to each other. It's crazy. Now, with that being said, there's a case that I want to bring up. And salute Mr. O for coming through. I appreciate you, G. One thing I do want to address too is that, have y'all heard about this little situation where this young girl, really, really sad situation, and I had to talk about this. And that's actually why I asked, do y'all notice that they tend to be a lot easier on the women or the girls in the community than the black boys? Here's a prime example. Did y'all hear about this 12-year-old who passed away, unfortunately? It's really a sad situation to really talk about, but it has to be addressed. This here. "12-year-old unalive days after violent school bus fight caught on video in an Atlanta suburb." Listen to this. Jada West. You know what? Let me just get on the camera. Oh boy. I hate reading stuff like this. Jada West suffered seizures and cardiac arrest after being slammed to the ground in a Villa Rica altercation. I'm not going to show the video. There's video. There is video of the incident, but I'm not going to show it because, I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to show it. But y'all can see it. Y'all can literally see it. It's like on the news, bro. Well, on certain news outlets. And we're going to talk about why y'all probably haven't heard about this in a moment. A 12-year-old was tragically unalive Sunday following a vicious fight that erupted when a group of students got off a bus in an Atlanta suburb. Footage shared by the family, which has gone viral on social media, captured the violent incident unfolding Thursday in Villa Rica. The victim involved was identified by her family as Jada West, who reportedly had been bullied since transferring to the school. In the video, a group of young teens appeared to be in a verbal dispute before a physical altercation quickly escalated between two girls. During the fight, one girl was seen being slammed to the ground with a loud bang heard in the footage. Many children were also heard screaming as the incident unfolded, with some urging them to fight while others told them to stop. While West appeared to walk away from the fight, she reportedly collapsed and was rushed to the hospital, according to her family. West then suffered seizures and cardiac arrest in the days leading to her unaliving. I'm not even going to show these pictures, but it says, her aunt says, "Before my niece could make it home, her heart stopped." Jada's aunt, DeQuilla McClendon, said in a Facebook post. She was on the ground. McClendon recalled when she rushed to the scene, she wasn't breathing. Police confirmed Fox Digital that the fight involved two middle school students who attended Mason Creek Middle School, and said they are reviewing the footage that captured the incident. It says they added that no charges have been filed in connection with the fight and that local authorities are working along the side the Douglas County District Office. This is so sad, bro. And yo, I'm gonna ask you this. Did y'all hear about the 3 young boys who raped a young lady in Miami? Maybe about a few weeks ago or a month ago. But they plastered them boys' face all over the news, bruh. But guess what? These girls are like, they was bullying these girls and pushing them to fight and stuff and forcing them to fight. And one girl passed away. The one who was being bullied passed away. And this is not all over the news.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh! Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
I mean, the least there should be was some charges or something. Someone should have been booked or something, bro. Because if now, like I said, I mean, you know, let's say the police need to have more of a reason than this, man. But why is there no charges? But you know why there's no charges? Because it's a black girl. See, when there's a black girl, even if the black girl does something heinous, now they want to come with a kitten gloves and we're investigating and we're looking into it. Yo, if this was a Carmelo Anthony, a black boy, and he would have knocked down a white kid, and that white kid would have got on alive, they would have made sure they roped him up for sure. As a matter of fact, if it was a black boy who knocked down another black boy and this happened, they would have roped him up, bro. They would have roped him up, bro. He would have got charged with something. He wouldn't just got to just go home and go to sleep. My boy Jay Flo says, salute Cali West, XO Pro, Mr. O, Hashim, and the chat. Shout out to the US of A. Salute, my G. I don't know. I would say the US of A because, like, for some reason, I don't know why. But, like, what's crazy is that, let's see here. You know what? Let me check YouTube real quick because does it at least show the American flag on YouTube? Oh, it shows the American flag on YouTube. You know what's crazy? On StreamYard, it does not show the American flag. Why don't they show the American flag on StreamYard? I shouldn't even be giving them no free advertising.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I'm gonna have to message StreamYard about that. Like, why is the American flag not showing, bro? That's not very patriotic. Not very American. Not very American at all. Definitely some NWO shit for sure, bro. For real, for real. But yeah, man, but yo, like, what I don't understand is, like, I mean, maybe, you know, maybe I don't want to jump to conclusions, but like, based off of what I seen in the video, we all know, we all been there. We all know that people are hyped up to fight, but I don't, like I said, it kind of looked like old girl was more forced to fight. It's not like they both wanted to fight. Homegirl looked like she was kind of forced to fight. Not saying that she was necessarily running away either, but you had to stand your ground. I mean, I would never knock someone for standing their ground. Now it says, boy. It says, West had reportedly been a victim of bullying since recently transferred to the school, Fox 5 said. It remains unclear what triggered the fight, but the family said in the post that the argument began on campus and continued on the bus. Relatives also questioned why the other girl involved was allowed on the bus as she did not live in the same neighborhood. Uh-oh. That means the school could be held liable, because I remember one time in school, I tried to jump on somebody's bus and try to go with them, like, to their crib to hang out. And yo, the bus driver, she identified me quick. Like, get off the bus. So I don't know, man. The school might be able to be liable for sure. So the relatives also questioned, okay, the family added that they just want justice for West and are calling for accountability. It's not right that this little girl and other kids get to go to school. West Aunt told WSTV, my niece is not here anymore. My niece was in the hospital with a tube in her throat. Said the school released a statement following the incident describing West as an upbeat, kind, and vibrant student. Says the Douglas County school system is deeply saddened by passing of a student at Mason Creek Middle School. We extend our heartfelt condolences and prayers to the family and the loved ones during this difficult time. The school emphasized the investigation will be handled by police as the incident occurred off campus. They're quick to kind of keep themselves off that, even though a girl got on the bus from campus, but okay. Now, since this incident did not occur on school property or during school hours, and there's nothing to indicate that this is related to any on-campus activity, therefore, this matter is under the jurisdiction of the Villa Rica Police Department. Okay. The family said that they are waiting results of her autopsy. That's messed up because, you know, she's in the morgue, and these kids get to, and that girl, she got to just go back to school. Like, I need to hear more. We need to hear more details. Did she instigate the fight? What happened exactly? J. Flo says, I dreaded having a daughter under my baby mama terrorist's watch. Bitches was crazy. Oh, man, I can imagine, bro. I can imagine. Because here's the thing. You can't even have a real conversation with them. Crazy, bro. But like, for example, I think that happened with I think that might have happened with what was it? Not what was that dude? That ecclesiastical fool. I think like she had like a baby. She had like a baby by like a black dude and like kept the baby from the black dude or something like that. And like and then the kid ended up getting like no, as a matter of fact, I don't think it was a black dude. I think he just had a baby. No, I'm tripping. Yeah, that ecclesiastical fool, his wife had a baby by another dude and kept the boy away from the dad, and the kid ended up getting deleted under the watch. Yeah. I didn't say his name, but yeah, we could say his name. Punk ass Andrew Wilson, ecclesiastical bitch ass nigga. You know, right wing ass Planosphere ass ninja. His wife that he was bragging on, try to diss Coach Greg Adams, talk about, and my wife sells more books than you. My wife sells more books than you. My wife's book is better than you. It sells more than you. That dude was bragging on a 3-time baby mama. The bitch cheated on him. No, cheated on her husband with that goofy ass Andrew Wilson. Yo, this dude, Andrew Wilson, is a joke. But yeah, man. But the black community tends to be a little more forgiving to the sisters than to the bros. And what I don't understand is how the community is not calling for justice for this child. But guess what? Like I said, they tend I'm not saying that the black community ever wants to lose any of their girls, but if the girl's already gone, the way they look at it is, okay, well, the girl's already gone. There's no point of having, a girl under the ground and a girl in jail, right? But guess what? When it comes to a black boy, for some reason, they throw that rule out the window.
It can't be like this. It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
But I think the exception to the rule will probably be Pookie. You know what I'm saying? Or Thuggo. That would probably be the exception to the rule. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I've been a one to say this before, that the black community tends to want to protect, the worst. Now, for some reason, if it was like a gangster ass ninja, they could see him put a push lead through somebody's skull, and they still won't even make an anonymous tip to the police. Like, it just really depends. Like, it's to the point that we don't even understand how they decide to even pick. Like, at this point, there's almost no rhyme or reason why who they want to choose to, want to see win and want to see lose. Actually, I take that back. I truly believe they just want to pick the lowest demographic, the lowest rung person, and they want to hold him up. Like, for example, y'all can go on Facebook right now. Somebody posted they bought a house, right? They probably won't get many likes. But guess what? Some dude posts that he just got out of jail, and everybody congratulating him for coming home, bro.
He ain't lying.
Now, salute to a man support man. He comes through talking about shit. And then J Flow, let's see here. The fireman 1234 says, I believe they hate 50 Cent because he don't kiss anyone's rear end. That as well. That, and also too, he don't really placate to nobody. Like, T.I., he kind of placates to pro-blacks and stuff like that, and Democrats and stuff like that. And he's a family man, so that's kind of why they kind of like maybe kind of like suited for him. 50. 50 Cent. He dissed his own baby mamas. You feel me? And that is kind of goes against the code of the black community. Because guess what? Usually, if your baby mama puts you on child support and put you through the child support court and keep the kids away from you, for some reason you're still supposed to praise her and act like she's still doing the best that she does, the best that she can. She's doing the best that she can. It's not her fault. She just wants to feed the kids. Oh, she just want to feed the kids. Said 50 is about winning. Facts. Let's see here. Robert Shanek 1616 says should be keep him strong. What do you mean? What do you mean? Elaborate on that a little bit. Elaborate on that, Mr. Robert Sheik. Keep him strong. Because that's not a complete sentence. Should be keep him strong. I don't even know what you're referring to. Now, I think he might be alluding. See, I hate to assume. I really want him to say what he had to say. So I'm going to give you a moment. Not too long, though. Let's see if you respond back quickly. Okay. Well, I guess in this case, I'm going to have to assume because I think this will be a good side topic. He said should be keep him strong. Keeps him strong. I think he's referring to the fact that I said that the black community tends to be harder on black boys than they are with black girls. I think that's what he's saying. And the truth is, my rebuttal will be the fact that if we already know the world is already hard on black men, should we at least give him the grace or at least some wiggle room? That way, when he does get into the real world, he could at least have a fighting chance. I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's what you're trying to say, but I disagree with that notion because here's the thing. If you don't take care of the men, here's the thing. The men are the ones who, like, for example, the reason why child support depends on men paying is because guess what? If they depend on child support to be paid by women, the child support would have to close down their offices. The family court would cease to exist. Women don't make money like men. It is the men who make money. It is the men who are built. We're built physically and mentally to work hard. We're the ones who make the money. So it really doesn't make any sense. It really makes no sense at all to uplift the weakest people in the community and then basically don't allow opportunity for the people who are supposed to provide over the community, which is the black man. Because guess what? In the white community, they make sure that they love their boys just as much as they love their girls. Because guess what? They know the boys are going to have to look after the girls when they turn to adults. So you cannot ignore the other half of the community. That's what the black community has been doing for the last 40 to 60 years. And then they want to cry about violence in the neighborhood and want to cry about police brutality. Well, guess what? Maybe police brutality wouldn't be going down if you had fathers in the home. And guess what? Police brutality is the least of the problems when we have other black people deleting other black people all the time in Detroit, all the time in LA, all the time in Miami. The Fireman 1234 says, can anyone explain how 50 Cent went to war with some very dangerous people? How is that no one has destroyed? He said, how is that no one has destroyed him yet? Hey, well, see that's another thing too. Like, yo, 50 Cent is a total all-around success story. Like, you were already a rapper, you got shot 9 times, you survived, you ended up blowing up and being one of the hottest MCs of the early 2000s, and then you end up becoming a billionaire. Yeah, you know, from vitamin water and all that. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's bulletproof, literally. He's bulletproof, literally, bro.
He ain't lying.
And like I said, I'm not saying I agree with everything that 50 Cent does, but at the same time, like, I think black people, they kind of want people to be vulnerable. And the fact that he kind of looks he looks invulnerable or invulnerable, you know, people don't like that. People don't like that. And also too, like I said, you know, and also too, 50 Cent, like I said, he might have been a hood ninja, but he ain't no hood ninja like he was anymore. Like, you know, other than when he rap and stuff, this dude, you know, he be in spaces that most ninjas probably won't be around. And when I say ninjas, I don't just talk about black people. I'm talking about ninjas. Like ghetto people. 50 Cent, J Flow says 50 probably got his own hitters. Oh, for sure, ski. A man support man says when Dirt comes out about 50, y'all have the same energy against the other black celebrities. No one makes it to the top of the industry without getting their hands dirty. Let's see when. Okay, let me read that again. Reading by Cali West. When Dirt comes out about 50 Cent, y'all have the same energy against the other black celebrities. No one makes it to the top in that industry without getting their hands dirty. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess there's truth to that. Just know if some shit happened, I'm just gonna report on it, but I'm not gonna report on it, but then like not report on what happens with T.I. or Tiny or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I talk about people equally. And when I talk about things, it's just a lesson to be learned. But for some reason, I could be wrong, but for some reason, a lot of people are taking T.I.'s side. Am I wrong about that? And yeah, we all got our hands dirty. But for some reason, they tend to, the people who are with the dirtiest hands, the black community tend to celebrate. Kind of like your boy, Corey Holcomb.
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I
Yeah,
read
you know what I'm saying?
like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Remember? Hey, remember that man, supported man? A lot of people were justifying what Corey Holcomb was saying. And look, and it was ironic. It's kind of ironic too, because Corey Holcomb talked bad about Anton Daniels, his wife, and his 16-year-old daughter. And guess what? The same black people who are defending T.I., right? Are the same people who are defending Corey Holcomb. Explain that.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
This is a sick Negro.
I'm telling you, man. Like black people, I tell you. And when I say black people, I'm really talking about ninjas. Ninjas really need to be studied, bro. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Hey, the urban black man definitely needs to be studied, bro. And the black woman. J Flo says he has black water for security. Hey, I'm sure he does, bro. Hey, ain't nobody touching 50 Cent, bro. Ain't nobody touching 50, bro. J Flo says 50 had a baby Monteris on Diddy's payroll. That is diabolical. Oh, right. Well, you know what's crazy? Oh yeah, you know what? She technically is a baby mama terrorist because she was kind of saying some like little because when that whole shit kind of came out, she was trying to say some shady shit about him. Daphne, that Filipino chick, she was definitely a baby mom terrorist. I don't care how fine she is. And no lie, she was a little fine little piece of little something too. A man support man said 50 Cent is getting the same energy he puts out. He just needs to create better diss track. That song with Max B was trash. I haven't even heard it. But are you going down the street bumping T.I.'s are you bumping King's song though? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I heard King's song. It was kind of all right, but I ain't downloaded it yet, and I ain't played it ever since I heard it. And I need to hear the song with Max B. But I know that song that he got for the Power is funny as hell though. Like he made a diss track out of a theme song. A man support man says, I don't personally know Corey Holcomb. Do anything said is an assumption about him. What? Said anything said is an assumption about him. Oh. What you mean? Can you rephrase that? A man supported man? Because I didn't catch that. J Flo says Jane Doe, not Jane Doe. Right. And then a man support man said Papoose this dropped 5 tracks. Oh, you know what? Since we're going in overtime, we might have some shit that we're going to talk about tonight about Papoose. And I was trying to leave it. I was going to leave it alone till tomorrow night. But you know what? We in overtime. We got a bunch of people watching on YouTube. We got people watching. So guess what? We're going to keep on rapping, bro. Okay, so Papoose just dropped a diss track. J Flo says Candy Shop reminds me of my bachelor party. Damn, like that? Nice. Hey, you had some extra hoes for your bachelor party, bro?
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Candy Shop only had 50 Cent was the only dude in the whole video. And there must have been like 20, 20 chicks up in there, bro. The fireman says 50 Cent used to have a bodyguard monster, but he no longer bodyguards for him. I wonder why. I don't know. Interesting. As J Phil says, we had some dancers. Oh yeah, I know that's right.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Then end up like Buddy from Players Club. What was the dude? The dude from Menace to Society. Hey, I know that's right. Shit. Mm-hmm. Shit. Hey. Bachelor parties are always fun.
I'd buy that for $1.
Man, is Man and Support Man still in here? I want you to say what you had to say again because I didn't understand what you were trying to say. I mean, I know you know what I'm saying. I don't know you on the road. I know you be, you know what I'm saying. I don't know if you're driving or something, but I kind of wanted you to repeat what you said because I was trying to understand and I didn't get it. Oh, that whole Papoose situation. Let's see here. Because, yeah, I got time, cuz. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're gonna do this live. Hold up. Because something I wanted to elaborate about. Where's it at? Where's it at? You know what's crazy? Once I posted that video, now I'm starting to see stuff about Charleston White. About the same thing I was talking about, but only after I'm posting my video now it's showing up. Shout out to XO Pro because he sent me that video. I didn't know shit about him talking about that situation with the expeditiously beef. J Flo says last diss track I listened to was The Game's 300 bars. He buried G Unit. Oh yeah. Hey, yo. A matter of fact, Game says that 50 paid him to stop making those diss tracks, bruh. Did you know about that, bruh?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Hey, he had a full campaign against that whole GU not. GU not. And like, yo, I almost feel that Game is the reason why that Olivia chick never came out with G Unit. Because remember, one of the things that he was kind of saying was he was saying that Olivia looks like a man. Remember that, bro? And dude, and you know what's so funny too, because she don't really look like a man, but she got a strong nose. She just has a really strong nose. All right. But and it's kind of ironic that they say they look like a man, but a lot of these chicks with all this makeup and these weaves look like men, more like men to me. But once Game just put out the notion that she looked like a man, bruh, that was a wrap for her career, bruh. Especially the fact that Game was kind of popular too.
Emotional damage.
He said the Buttons track was fire. The Buttons track? Which one? Man, I'm forgetting right now. I'm forgetting. You know, I guess I am getting old. The Buttons track? Remind me what you mean, man. Remind me what you mean, man. Wait a minute. Hold up. J Flo says sounded like Colors. Game rapped over the Colors instrumental. That was the name of the song? The Buttons, though? I mean, man, bro, that was at least a good 20 years ago, bro. I don't remember. But I have been listening to a lot of old school tracks lately, messing with this YouTube music, man. YouTube music is like the bomb, bro. I'll be just driving, I just press the navigation and just be like, play this album. I be go digging in the crates, bruh. And damn, bruh. Okay, how we doing on Facebook? Hey, while y'all at it, we got about at least 100 people between all platforms, YouTube, X.com, as well as Facebook. Please hit up the Cash App, $ Cali West 1. Feel free to, you know what I'm saying, show your love to your boy, you dig? Show your boy some love on the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Oh, so there is something that we need to talk about. Oh, wow. Oh. Let me ask y'all a question, y'all. Did y'all ever hear about Clarissa Shields spending Christmas alone? I'm gonna have to explore this a little bit more. Before I even talk about shit about this, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little more research. I'm gonna do a little more research. That's what we're gonna do, a little more research. Is there anything else that I need to present tonight? Because we did overtime already. He said he didn't. Yeah, Clarissa Shields, yeah, you know, the one who's all booed up with Papoose. She spent Christmas alone. And supposedly, I think Papoose, let me ask you a question, does Papoose have any kids with Remy Ma? I don't think so, does he? Let's see here. Papoose and Remy Ma kid? Does he have it? Because, let's see here. Oh, they do have a daughter together. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, side note. We definitely probably gonna have to talk about that tomorrow. Is she older than him? Who? Clarissa Shields? No, Clarissa. Well, is Remy Ma older than Papoose? I don't know. But I know I know Papoose is older than Clarissa Shields for sure, though. Clarissa Shields look like what? She like 28, 30, 28. She looks like she kind of on the young side. I could be wrong. I ain't cap. I think that's just about it. Maybe I do got a little couple clips and stuff that I could show y'all. Oh, yeah, I got some couple clips to show y'all. Here we go.
Would you let her get trained for $100,000?
Hell yeah, you better throw that wham, bitch. When I get that 100,000, I'm gonna go to rehab and start a business to turn my life around. Psych! I'm about me $100,000 worth of pure crack. Fuck out of here. Who wanna go to rehab and turn their life around? That shit corny.
Emotional damage.
Bruh, I'm telling you, bruh. Yo, that pimp culture is strong, boy.
Your girl right here?
Yeah.
Would you let her get trained for $100,000?
Hell yeah, you better throw that wham, bitch. When I get that 100,000, I'm gonna go to rehab and start a business to turn my life around. Psych! I'm gonna buy me $100,000 worth of pure crack. Fuck out of here. Who wanna go to rehab and turn their life around? That shit corny.
Gotta know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Wow. He going straight from the crack house. So, you know, he just came from the crack house his damn self. Shit. They say cocaine is a hell of a drug. And so is crack.
I know you guys are getting used to this, so I don't want to make it boring.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Anyhow, look at that. Look at that. And watch this. Come on. We're going to try this first. Nice.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
All these meats, I was already saying, like, even the vibrance with the color there. And the flavor is insane. Yeah, the flavor is...
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
A little bit too much resistance on that. Slice is a little thick, but let's see what the flavor's like.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Flavor, buttery, good hint of smoke. Wow, tastes more like steak today, which is good.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
This menu is what it is. This young man from Brazil, you already know me and my background. We have people from all over the world working.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Destination, one in the nation. Come get it. Lamb chop.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Oh, wow. Did they really throw Mr. Tenderism, an old video of Mr. Tenderism at the end, bruh? God damn.
This is a sick Negro.
Now, that Mr. Tenderism story, I do think is actually a kind of an interesting story. Yeah, you could definitely look at the white guy as definitely shady and stuff like that. Like the truth be told, I do believe that where they messed up was they just let him have his little shine. But see, they wanted to kind of control all aspects of it. And the reason why they ended up basically letting him go was all over a $4,000 tip, bruh. And it wasn't because, you know, taking the tip was wrong, but just because, like, y'all already own the business, right? And all that. Like, let him get his little money, bruh. But that just kind of just shows you that. But see, I truly believe a lot of people could learn from that tenderism situation. You know, if you got some, look, if you got something, oh, so it's working again. Okay. Okay, I thought my thing was tripping. But like I said, you know, I believe a lot of people can learn. There's a lot to learn from that whole tenderism situation. Like, for example, business. If you know you got something that's good, or you know you got a good product, instead of giving that product to somebody else or trying to joint with, like, because we tend to think, okay, well, this person has the money for the restaurant and I could maybe go in, help them with with the food. You have to be very careful when it comes to stuff like that. Like even, for example, when they have, like, I don't know, I forgot, like when they use certain like whiskeys and they say they want to name it after a certain, like, Jack Daniel's wings and stuff like that. I believe Jack Daniel's reserves the right to let them put their name even on the menu, say it was like have trademark. And maybe he should have trademarked his food, even if he was to even say, okay, you could cook it like this, but you're gonna have to pay me or something like that. And unfortunately, he probably didn't do that because he just wanted to just get on. Mr. Tenderism just like most rappers, probably didn't even envision that he was going to blow up like he did. You feel me? The dude was like 65, 70 years old. You know, he was just happy to probably just have a job. And guess what? Somebody who wasn't as desperate was able to take advantage of him. But from what I'm hearing, you know, he's still getting a lot of support. He's able to even have his own, he got his own situation, his own shop going on. And I wish him all the success. And maybe I'll talk about that and elaborate a little bit, leaving it a little more. But yo, man, your boy is tired and I got a long day ahead of me. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. And I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate the participation. I appreciate it all, y'all. So y'all boys have a good night. And ladies too. All right. Take care of yourselves and each other. You dig?